Yes.
We're live.
If you're here before anybody else, that's our electrical box. Ba-boom. You had special access and privilege to that. We'll apologize in advance, and then also again and again for the shakiness of the video because the picnic table is not very stable.
Oh. Well, stop
See
moving.
that? I'm trying not to move.
Yeah, it's like a plastic thing.
It is plastic. Well, the bars are metal.
Well, we should probably start our...
Recording thing. Yeah, 35 seconds in, we'll start.
Yeah, okay.
Hey! Welcome to Cox Family Travels. This is our week in review. Kayla's being attacked.
Sorry. There's like a big mosquito.
It's alright. I got the citronella thing going.
Oh my gosh, it was huge.
It's trying to kill all of us.
Oh gosh, Nebraska has huge mosquitoes.
We are in Iowa.
Oh, right. Well,
Maybe that
Nebraska's
one
right over there.
It blew over from Omaha.
Maybe, yeah.
Actually, from where we're sitting right now, I don't know which direction Omaha is in.
There.
And which direction Nebraska. That is east over there. Okay,
Nebraska
yeah, the
is
sun.
in Omaha.
I meant to say Omaha is from where we are right now. East is over there. So that would be the rest of Iowa is that way.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
So, welcome to Cox Family Travels. This is our weekend review. We didn't do one on Friday, and we'll explain why in a moment. But this is Labor Day 2018, and we are doing a weekend review for our previous week. The last week. Not the last week, the past week.
Right. So, first of all, we should talk about where were we on, well, Saturday, because when last we left people, we were in Hannibal, Missouri, and it was Friday. And so we stayed there until Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So Tuesday was a day full. Well, actually,
let's talk about Hannibal.
Let's talk about Hannibal, right? Yeah.
Because
so
you're just gonna glaze over
is that the right word?
the donut shop that we went to.
Oh, I see what you were doing there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we went to Yummy's Donut Palace. Actually,
you're glazing over even more. We're
sorry,
going in
a thing
order.
Just bit me.
Did it bite you
Look
through
at
your
that
shirt?
huge thing. Bit me through my shirt. I did kill it. Sorry, I killed it, but man, that hurt. Okay. All right.
Okay. Back to where we were. We left you on Friday. We were at a fountain at Hannibal, Missouri.
Right.
It was date night. We had not yet started date night.
That's right.
The place we were going to go, which we told them if they joined us next time they would hear about, was the Mark Twain Dinette.
That's right.
Where we're going to get our food.
Yes.
We didn't go, we went there to get the food, but we
No.
didn't eat there.
Yeah.
Because it's not a date night if you have your kids at the restaurant with you.
No.
And we're not going to put them in another booth and be like, I don't know who they are. We'll pay for them.
That's a pretty good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
But, so the Mark Twain Dinette.
The Mark Twain Dinette. They had a really good menu. Very different. Like it was Midwestern meals are different. They had a thing called a Maid-Rite.
Never heard of it before.
Never heard of it, but that's like a loose meat sandwich type thing.
And it was MAID. I think there's a mosquito biting me through my hair, which is so thick and luscious. MAID space RITE.
Yeah, so which used to was or maybe it still is a restaurant, but then it like franchised out. So like people, it's kind of like Sloppy Joe, or no, Manwich would be a good like. I think I'm not saying that it tasted like a Manwich, but what I'm saying is like the meat mixture. I think is a thing that they get from a company. Like it's not like you make a Maid-Rite. Like it's like this is seasoned a certain way.
I see. I didn't know that.
So, yeah, I think I looked up a little bit of the history. But
she's a researcher.
I am.
It's like, what is this food we're gonna eat? Oh, let's find out when it was created and, and all of that stuff.
But mine was really good. I can't remember the name of it. Do you remember?
Covered in cheese.
It was covered in cheese. So everything in the Midwest so far, there's so much cheesy goodness out here.
Yeah.
The milk is cheap.
Yeah, it was $1.89 for a gallon.
$1.89 a gallon? Heck yes.
Yeah, yours was called the Mid-Rite, started with an H, right?
Horseshoe Maid-Rite.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, it like had onion rings on top of it, and like they gave you this ranch dressing with chili sauce, and then cheese sauce all over everything, and the loose meat sandwich was like on Texas toast.
Yeah.
It was delicious,
Yeah.
and I loved every bite that I had of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't even eat the whole thing. It was so rich and so good.
And I had what was called a grilled cheesus.
So close to being sacrilege.
Yeah. It was a burger but instead of buns, the buns were grilled cheese sandwiches. So much like I had that donut burger a couple of weeks ago, this was a grilled cheese burger. It wasn't as good as the donut burger, and it kind of felt like the grilled cheeses were an afterthought.
Yeah.
The sandwiches, the crust was kind of hard on the corners and stuff
Right.
like that. But overall,
And
great
hey,
idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could make that at home, like 2 grilled cheeses.
Oh yeah.
And then make a
and it would be
thing.
better,
Yeah.
I would think, at home.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry about shaking that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was good, and it was a good date night.
And if we hadn't have gotten it to go,
Yeah,
that
that's
might have
true.
been a different thing. Like if you had it at the restaurant, it would have been maybe like hotter and better. Some stuff doesn't travel well, so.
Yeah, that's true. You put it in a styrofoam container and then drive 10 minutes. It's kind of
Yeah,
different.
Yeah. And then the fried mushrooms were really good
Oh
too.
yeah, that's right. Like deep fried mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get- you got, like,
we had a dessert. It was
Apple fritter.
apple fritter, like not from a donut shop, but
Yeah,
from
that's
the
good.
diner, apple fritter, and it was really good. It was probably my second favorite, I think, apple fritters of
So
the
far?
fritters that we've had. Maybe third.
And we've had quite a few apple fritters
Yeah,
on this
maybe
journey so
third.
far. So
Then okay, so that was date night. Did I spit on you?
a little bit, yeah.
Spittle. That's all part of this. When you live in 200 and something square feet, you spit
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Then Saturday would have been sleep on the couch night, which was at the RV with the kids.
Right.
And I'm having a hard time remembering what we did then.
Yeah.
Was that Elijah's choice?
That was, I can't remember actually. Oh,
We did, hot
we
dogs?
did hot dogs. Yeah, he
that
wanted
right?
hot dogs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he wanted hot dogs.
That's right, because the week before had been messed up. We gave him
Right.
that week.
Yep. And he wanted to do hot dogs.
So we had hot dogs.
Which is funny because sometimes sleep on the couch nights are going to be like, they want to go to an actual sit down restaurant.
Right.
That's an occasional thing for us, but
Right.
usually it's like a little fast food thing. But occasionally they'll say, "Hey, we want to get some sort of food from the grocery store," and he wanted a hot dog, so we got hot dogs.
Yeah,
It's good.
and I don't know if you can tell how big I'm talking about. If you've ever been to
Ridiculous.
Sam's Club and you've seen, let's see if I can justify, right, the proper justification. Right
Yeah.
there.
I
The
think they
big 2.5-gallon jug of cheese balls, cheese puffs. He wanted that. That was part of it, and they devoured that within
That was
the day
horrible.
and a half.
You should never bring that kind of stuff.
I
into
know.
that.
I should have
was
bought
like-
that at Walmart.
Yeah, it
It'd
should have been a
much
smaller. Yeah.
But that was Sleep on the Couch night. We watched Smurfs, I think.
Yeah.
One of the Smurfs movies that Elijah really liked. Then Sunday, day of rest.
Yep.
We were there.
I think we just kind of hung out. We didn't really do anything in
Yeah.
Hannibal.
No.
Other than I walked around in Hannibal, but I think we talked about that already, the Mark Twain Museum and everything that previous week. And so we just kind of hung out at Pet Campground and chilled.
Yeah. And then kind of the same on Monday. We didn't chill, but we just worked. We did work at Hannibal.
Yeah.
And caught up
Yeah.
on stuff that we hadn't yet done.
Done.
And caught up on.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday morning was...
Well, because we had been with my family previous to that, and then your friend, our friend, but his friend from the Marine Corps,
Yeah.
that had been 14 years or something since we had
Right.
seen him. So, there
12,
was a
I
lot
guess.
of time that we were not working, and so we needed to get really caught up on a lot of stuff. So, so then from there.
We left.
We left on Tuesday.
Right.
This is where I was skipping ahead to. So Tuesday, we drove from Hannibal, Missouri, and then we got a little ways along the way, and we couldn't make it up a hill. Right? Was that
Yeah,
day? Yeah.
Something happened with the RV. I was going up a hill, and then it just didn't want to go up the hill anymore.
That
So,
was
we were
terrifying.
on the highway, on the interstate, on the interstate, right?
Yeah.
Or was it just a highway?
It
I can't
was-
remember. It was a
yeah.
2-lane road.
Yeah.
Well, 2 lanes on one side, 2 lanes on the other. And so we were going up, and it just went like we figured out eventually that probably fuel wasn't getting to
Right,
where it
yeah.
needed to go because I was accelerating, but the RPMs weren't going up, but the vehicle was also not going up the hill. So we pulled over, got the kids, put them in the car, and got going again just to see what would happen, and it was fine.
And it was fine.
Nothing has happened
Yeah.
since, so we're
And-
keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, we drove in a lot of the same kind of terrain after that.
Like this.
So we were kind of scared at first, but then it seems to have been okay. We think probably we need to change out the fuel filter,
Yeah,
right?
probably the fuel filter.
Yeah. And we might have just gotten some bad gas. Like we had just stopped to fill up, right? And
Yeah.
so possibility there, but seems to be
Bad
fine for
gas
now.
in Missouri,
Yeah.
maybe. And so from there, we at our next gas stop, we decided to check and see the place where we're going. We should look and see if we can get in there because it
Right.
was first come, first serve.
Right,
Maybe we should
yeah.
call them and see if they've got any availability,
Yeah.
anything like that. And so I made the call, and they were full. Then I made another call, and the guy said, we have 4 spots left. We were still about 2 hours away.
We should preface this by saying we were clueless going into this that it was Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, we just totally forgot.
I don't know. Like it just didn't cross our minds.
Because
at
we
the
work
time.
on Labor Day, we work on Memorial Day, we work on Veterans Day.
Yeah, like we
work
always
on...
are working. It's just I don't know. Like we just didn't think
Yeah,
of it. So yeah.
So of course a bunch of
Lesson
places
learned.
were booked.
And
or
did you talk about the Missouri River being flooded?
and so there were a couple of campgrounds that were closed because the Missouri River is flooded in certain areas. And of course a lot of the state parks and things like that are along the river. So we couldn't go there.
Right.
So we said, okay, well let's just drive to Omaha and hopefully we'll find somewhere to stay. We did know that there was a Walmart
Right.
that we could, that looked like we were allowed to stay overnight in the
Right.
parking lot.
Which we have never done before, or
No.
had at that point had never
Yeah.
done before. So we were kind of like it was one of those things we kind of thought, I mean, do you really? Isn't that going to be awkward? You know, like I think we've kind of avoided that just because I don't know.
Right.
Was it going to feel weird or like is somebody going to come out and knock on the door? You
Yeah.
know, I don't know. I just felt weird about it, but
Yeah, and there were no Harvest Hosts locations that were
right,
close
yeah,
by.
none in Omaha.
And
so
you're
if you're
supposed
out
to
there,
call 24 hours
yeah.
ahead. So
Yeah.
yeah. But so we got to
Well, the T-Rex, well, I called it T-Rex, but I think it was
Oh,
a
right.
Trex gas station. We were there. You called. There was one that was full up, and this other one though, which was like 30 minutes north of Omaha. They said, "Well, we've got some availability. It'll probably be fine, you know, but we basically can't hold a spot." So said, "Okay, we're gonna head on up there." So we went up there, and the guy was like, "Okay, you can go around and find your spot."
There were 2 sites available. He said
Yeah.
we have 2. That's it, just
Yeah.
2. So he said you'll probably have to back in at an angle on this one, but you should be okay.
Where was that? What, do you remember the name of it?
It was in Neola,
Yeah.
Iowa, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was right off I-80, or on the way to 80,
Yeah.
whatever that road is. But anyway, our RV is 31 feet long, and I'm pretty sure the spot was 29 feet long, so there was no way we were going to get in there.
And it was muddy.
And it was muddy,
It was
like on the edge of a hill, muddy, too short, and the whole loop was just crowded. It was awful.
Yeah.
So
and it wasn't really close to where we were wanting to be.
yeah.
We were wanting to be really close to Omaha.
Right.
So we just said, forget it. We'll go back down to the Walmart parking lot.
So we did that. We drove to the Walmart. We
Yeah.
called the Walmart when we got there, and we said, "Are we allowed to park in the parking lot?" And he said, "Yeah, just stay in the back."
Yeah.
That was it.
Now, meanwhile, we had been driving all day at this point, and our children apparently had been playing Minecraft because they got their schoolwork done early. And we just said, you know, you can play Minecraft if you're good and all this stuff. So they didn't eat the entire day. Even though we were taking rest stops, and I would say, you know, kids, now is a good opportunity to eat if you're hungry, go potty, you know, right over their head.
Right.
Because we finally get to the Walmart parking lot, and everyone's like, I haven't eaten all day, and it's like, what is this your first day in the
I know
RV?
it.
Like, you know to eat, but
We're in our house.
I know, right? There's food everywhere. So they're, you know, everyone's hangry at this point. I eat once a day, so I mean, and it was like an hour past the time I normally eat.
Yeah.
So at this point I've been fasting for more than 24 hours. And it was really cold. Like we went from being in like 80 something degree temperature down to 60 or below 60.
Yeah, it was below 60, I think.
And so we didn't have, hey, it's your mom. So we didn't have the warm clothes out because we have been in hot weather.
And we don't really have very many warm
We don't.
clothes
Well,
because
no,
we live in Florida.
Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot to begin with, but we had made a plan. Okay, Saturday we're gonna get out there in the RV. We're gonna like get all the clothes organized and all that. Didn't happen for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, we had work.
We had work to do, right? So, but the point is. So we get there, it's freezing cold, the kids are just in shorts, so I'm like, we've all got to get winter clothes and everything, so, and they're all hungry, so we ended up having to like lift the bed up, get all the stuff out, and then get everybody dressed. We went to the Taco John's.
Yeah.
It was so good, oh my gosh, but.
Yeah, so that was a winning end to the day.
Oh, man,
Because we
yeah.
found a place to
Yes,
park.
yeah, it worked out
And-
fine, and
And we got Taco John's.
being in a Walmart parking lot, if you're an RVer and you've never done that, I loved it.
Yeah, technically we parked at Sam's because they were right next to each other, and we went to
Right.
the Sam's parking lot side,
Right.
and it was great. I think we all slept well.
Yeah. I mean, I think Elijah was like kind of like, I don't know what's going on, our youngest,
Yeah.
and so I think I laid down with him
Hmm.
just to kind of comfort him because I didn't want him to feel like weird or anything like it because we were in a parking lot, but
And
it was fantastic.
because the temperature was what it was, we didn't need to use our generator, and it wasn't cold enough to use the furnace, so
yeah.
it was a free night. I mean,
Yeah,
we used
free.
our generator for an hour or two in the morning,
Yeah.
but that was it.
Oh, and that was another thing. Our 9-year-old had apparently grown out of her sneakers, so she only had sandals. Like she always just wears flip flops and sandals, but it was cold, so she needed tie shoes on. Those didn't fit, so we went to Walmart the next day and got some. I was so grateful that Walmart was right there.
So
but
because of their generosity
Yeah.
and letting us park in their parking lot, we
went
purchased
right in
something.
there and purchased things that we might not have even gone in there. So they've got a good idea there. Just let people park because I certainly spent money there afterwards.
So after that night, we looked around for other places to stay, and we
right.
finally came upon. Well, I called
This place!
Yeah, I called one or two campgrounds, and they were full. But then we called the Horseshoe Casino
Yeah.
in Council Bluffs, and he said, "Yeah, come on, we got plenty of room."
Yeah.
So they have water hookup and electricity and a dump station and showers and laundry. So I mean, it's
It's a parking
it's
lot.
a parking
I mean,
lot, and
you want to show
there's
the
the
people?
road here.
Yeah, like
Sure.
so. Yeah, hopefully you can
but-
see that, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's a parking lot. It's all paved and everything, but it's nice and flat.
Yeah.
So no need to level and water,
Yeah, power,
electric,
water.
dump station,
Right.
and good shower. Really nice showers.
Yeah. So
They're like in. Did you already say this? Its own individual like locking
No,
door.
yeah.
So that's really nice. You got tons of room in there. So
Spider.
there's a huge spider on the table.
it was
okay.
gray and black.
And you didn't kill it, did you?
No, I just pushed it down the hall,
Okay.
and I think it dropped on my leg.
Wonderful. So, anyway, so on Friday though,
Yeah,
the
because we didn't
reason
do
why
we didn't do anything here. Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
we were just we're here,
Yeah.
getting set up, working, all that stuff, and Kayla was preparing for
yeah,
fundraiser.
I had said that I was going to do 100,000 steps. Hey, San. Did I ever stop in Kentucky to see the huge Noah's Ark? I haven't done that yet.
No, we passed through Kentucky, and that's where we got our
Did we?
first Taco John's
That's
at
right.
Paducah.
Paducah.
But we were on
Kentucky.
there. Actually, somebody else mentioned the Noah's Ark
Yeah.
thing, and we may have been close, but I don't remember.
Really?
I didn't. We looked it up.
I don't know. Is San? Where is it in the?
That's not going to help me unless she says it's
Well,
way
western. We were on
east.
the very, very, very western tip of
Yeah.
Kentucky, so I don't think we were nearby. But
Yeah.
anyway, so on Friday, I had said that I was going to do 100,000 steps for charity. Basically, there's a charity called Kinship United, and these kids are walking 6 miles a day to get water from just a river that's just dirty, and they need a well. And Kinship United is a charity that we've donated to for years. My absolute favorite charity. They don't take any money out for overhead costs. Everything that wherever you direct it, that's where they put it. And so when I reached out to them about doing this kind of thing, because I walk 6 miles every day, and it's helped me to lose 85 pounds at this point. So anyway, so I had these 100,000 steps to do, and I had said on a video, I'm doing it in Omaha, and so that's why we had to be in Omaha.
Right.
That was kind
Or
of like
nearby.
the whole thing. Yeah, we had to be nearby Omaha. So, so then 100,000 steps, Omaha, Friday. That was the thing. So that's one reason why it was all like we weren't paying attention to, oh, it's Labor Day, all that stuff. We're a little bit sidetracked. So then on Friday, I woke up at midnight and and I walked for 17 hours. I did get 100,000 steps in, and so far we have raised $6,714.81. We're getting very close to our goal. That's like 67% of the way there. So if you haven't donated, please donate to that. We would really appreciate it. We're getting very, very close. The orphans and widows of Jezza, and I should have mentioned that, Kinship United, that's what they do. They take care of widows and orphans, specifically in a kinship home. They bring those people together, and they can heal from this tragedy that's been in their lives. And so there's fantastic organization. Anyway, so we've raised 67% of the way, so we're getting really close. In the description of this video, there's the donation page, and if you can't donate, if you could just take that donation page and just click on the link and then just share it on your Facebook page. There's an easy share button that you can just click on that, and it would be amazingly helpful. No donation is too small. The thing that's getting us to the goal is the $5, $10, $25 donations. It's amazing how those are just stacking up. So thank you.
We walk 6 miles every day. I started doing that with Kayla, I don't know, 8 months ago, something like that, maybe longer.
Yeah.
And so we were walking just in the parking lot of the casino.
Yeah.
The RV part, well, not way over by the casino, because the kids are sleeping, so we walk in the morning.
Right.
And it was Sunday morning,
right?
And so we were later in the day walking, and a lady came out and she said, "So are you guys trying to get a certain amount of steps, or what's going on here?" So we told her about the walking, but then Kayla also mentioned the fundraiser, and the lady actually asked for the information and donated $25 just right there, seeing us out there and did that. So that was really a blessing.
That was,
and she even said that when she gets home, she may set up a recurring donation to the charity. So that was really neat.
That was awesome.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay,
North of Bowling Green, which actually that's Western Kentucky. So.
So we're maybe close.
But our thing about the Southeast is we said we'll be in the Southeast, we're pretty sure, during a lot of the times of the year because of weather purposes.
Right.
So we thought things in Tennessee and Kentucky, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, we're going to try to do at those different times.
Right, yeah. So then...
Is it like vacation?
I see. It's like being on vacation, or that's why you lose track. Yeah, that's right, because it is. It's so, and we've kind of had that problem, not just when we've been in an RV, but because like before, we've worked from home for years now. We've been working from home doing different things. And so the weeks kind of just, we have one day off, which is Sunday. And other than that, we pretty much work 6 days a week. We have for years and years and years at this point. And we also homeschool, and we homeschool 6 days a week, and we don't really take summers off. So it's just a constant, so we have that one kind of like marker of Sunday, but other than that, we do. Like a lot of times I'm like, Jake, what month is it? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, what season is it? I don't even know anymore.
And we don't normally give the kids the holiday off either for Labor Day.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes
today we are, because we had told them that we were going to go to a parade in Neola, which is a small town. It's called the Hoodoo Days. But it was rainy, and we didn't want to go up there and take the chance of all of that. So we let them do their jurisdictions, their chores, and have the day off, so long as they are well behaved.
And the road noise, if you're ever wanting to RV here at the Horseshoe Casino, it's not that bad. Like
inside the camper.
Not loud. I mean, there is the interstate. That's
right there.
29 right there, right?
29 or 80 or both.
Yeah, 29 and 80. Yeah, but it's not that bad, and we've enjoyed it.
Yeah. So then our date night, well, I guess we'll end it on Friday, right?
Oh.
We did our date night the night before, Thursday.
Oh, so we're not going to tell people about the time from Friday on.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense, right? Yeah, well,
but our date night,
next week's episode.
Yes, our date night the night before, Kayla's 100,000 steps. We did the date night the night before because I convinced her she was not going to be up for a date night. on Friday night.
Yeah, you were totally right.
Yeah. So we did have Culver's, which is it's a Midwestern restaurant, but now they are available in Florida and all over different places. But it's these like big burgers and custard. So good,
Frozen
high
custard.
protein. Yeah. High protein,
Yeah.
high fat. So
Yeah.
gave Kayla energy for the next day.
Yeah, I needed
to
it.
do the walk.
Every part of my body was screaming at me, basically. Well, just mainly my back. By the end, it was very, very, very challenging on Friday.
Yeah.
And then on Friday after I got home, I just pretty much had some like 3 pieces of pizza and conked out. So,
Yeah.
But that was a good place. What was the name of it?
Pizza Counter.
Pizza Counter.
I think there's 2 locations.
Yeah.
That one had been there since the 80s.
Yeah, really good.
But yeah, so it was a good week.
It was.
We
it's
had
super,
just a
like,
minor RV challenge for that.
Yeah.
20 minutes of whatever.
Yeah.
Stayed in a Walmart for our first time, which
Yeah.
won't be our last. I think that was a good deal.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we should do more of that.
Yeah,
'Cause,
especially when the weather's good.
well, yeah, and especially if you're about to leave out of somewhere, I can definitely see the wisdom in just being like, okay, we're gonna go ahead. Oh,
Yeah.
Sam, we're gonna do the budget video. I think we're gonna record it shortly, but
Yeah.
it'll be out in a day or so.
Yeah,
Or, well,
whenever I
I'm
can
not
get
gonna
it edited.
overpromise
Yeah.
right now. We're a little bit behind because of the fundraiser and all that stuff. But yeah, so
Yeah, I should be able to get it edited sometime.
yeah, soon.
Yeah.
Soon,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm sure we stayed within budget.
Oh yeah, it was a pretty good month. I think.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys ever have any questions about what we're doing out here on the road, or like what it's like, different things, we're gonna do a video about how we do date night in the RV with 3 kids. Because we don't have babysitters here, and we are not going to get on Craigslist and call some local babysitter to come and watch our kids. There's no way. But yeah, so we're glad that it's really interesting and always lots of information.
So San, where we're heading next is the next big stop that we're doing is Ash Falls fossil beds in Nebraska. I mean, well, is it Ash Falls, Nebraska?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we won't be staying there. We'll likely be staying in a small city park on a back country road.
Yeah.
On the way to the Badlands and Mount Rushmore. So hopefully we'll have some video footage of Ash Falls and then of course Badlands. But we don't know when we'll get there. We're leaving tomorrow from here.
That's right.
And we don't know if we'll stay a couple of days in that small city or what. I've got to do some research and some door knocking at some local businesses to see if they'd like some videography services, and go from there.
Yeah,
So
San, have you ever been to Mount Rushmore? Just out of curiosity.
We've heard that Mount Rushmore is great, but that also is it the statue of Geronimo?
Oh yeah, Geronimo.
Is it Geronimo?
I think I think
that's
so.
not yet finished, and it's been undergoing construction since World War II.
That's right. Yeah.
And so it's just been like a process.
Yeah.
So we're interested to see about that.
Oh, hey, Darlene, you're in here.
So it's on San's bucket list.
Yeah.
And Mount Rushmore's smaller than Darlene.
Interesting. Yeah. Darlene. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, and Darlene, thank you so much for your donation. I'm gonna call you out right here on here. I saw you. I hope that I sent you a message on, I think, Messenger, but I don't know that we're friends on Facebook or anything, so you might not have seen it. But and it might have been the wrong Darlene. I don't know. I just went with the person whose name matched. So anyway.
Your
doppelganger, maybe. But thank you, everybody who has donated. Please continue to spread the word to anybody who will listen, because that's what I'm doing. That's what he's doing. We're getting so close. We got to keep pushing until we get the $10,000. We're getting very, very close. $6,714.81 so far.
Whenever we started the recording or the broadcast.
We haven't checked, but
fingers crossed that there's more in there when we go check.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see.
No, thank you, darling.
San things on your bucket list. We say, figure out how to do it.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Crazy horse.
Crazy horse. It's not Geronimo. See, a guy at the last campground we were at. Thank you, Mary. At the last campground we were at, he said it's Geronimo, but he was wrong.
Right.
But her parents were telling us about it, and yes, Crazy Horse. That's what it was.
Yeah. At first we thought he was just muttering aimlessly. But
We thought he was going
because
to
he
jump
just
off the trail.
yeah, we were just walking by and he goes Geronimo, and then we realized, oh, that's right. But you think I'll make the goal, Darlene? I think that's
we will eventually. Hopefully. It's
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not
close
giving
enough.
up.
Yeah.
I will never shut up until this well gets funded. So yeah, I'm gonna keep at it and keep at it and keep at it. It's
Yeah.
just like anything else. It's like with weight loss, same thing. You know, just you got to be stubborn with it and just keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. So yeah.
Well, we're 30 minutes in.
Whew.
That's going to be a
Yeah.
lot of closed captioning typing
Yeah.
for me to have to do.
Not me though. So I'll keep talking.
But thank you guys for joining us
Yeah.
live, and if you've watched in the replay, let us know any questions that you have
Mm-hmm.
or like topics that you would like for us to discuss
Yeah.
about this.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to join us if you drink coffee on our Coffee channel on YouTube or on Facebook. We have it there too. And Kayla's 6 Miles to Supper
Right.
on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, we will see you on Friday, live from, we don't know.
Wherever we are,
Somewhere
hopefully
in
with
South
this.
Dakota, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again, everybody. And now for the awkward me pressing the X on the screen.
You're right.